My story is one of betrayal and loss, and it's only now, 5 years on, that I'm ready to talk about it. The bus took me to my bus stop, just opposite my house, Bromhall Road. I don't know, something just caught my attention. I just felt startled a little bit. I looked to the side of me, and I remember seeing someone in just black. I just remember seeing black, and I remember the person's face being covered. It was a very cold stare. Before I knew it, I just felt a huge splash. And I would just remember, I immediately screamed. I clenched onto my stuff. I was on the phone, running down my road. I did not look back. And I remember getting to my door and banging on my door, banging on my door, screaming. I was like, it's burning, acid. I just remember literally just humming in my head, trying to not freak out. And I remember when the ambulance came and I just remember seeing my mum just so frozen. So at this point, it was the local police officers who were trying to find out who had done this to me. The police were even asking me, have you ever been threatened that somebody was gonna throw acid at you in the past? And I said, funny enough, they said, yeah, someone actually has, weirdly enough, threatened to throw acid at me in the past. And I explained to them, I said, one time me and my friend, Mary, we fell out and she threatened that she was gonna throw acid at me. But I was like, that was so long ago. I explained to the officer that Mary had messaged me to see how I was and she's been calling me since I've been in the hospital. So I was like, she's completely concerned. It was 6 weeks after I was attacked that Mary was brought in for questioning.
The officer did point out that she said something, we had an argument over a year ago.
And she said that in that argument that you said that you wanted to throw acid in her face.
Acid? No.
Because that's a very particular thing. Acid attacks over here especially are very rare, so why pick a comment like that?
I cannot remember saying that. And then when she told me this happened to her, I was just like, why? I just don't understand.
She was released from the police station. She was given a bail date. So I can understand how frustrated the family were. That lady had a distinctive handbag. And when we viewed the custody images that we had when Mary was originally arrested, it looked like she had exactly the same bag. When we had her come back in on bail, this warrant was done at the address and the bag was recovered. And long story short, that has traces of damage that is typical of an acidic acid.
Every single day is different. Every single day you learn something new. Every single day you have to learn, you have to have a different type of strength in different situations. I'm only human. That's it. I'm only human.